When you were a kid, did you ever see other kids doing that thing? They would spit, but like hold the line of spit, and the challenge would be the line of spit. Stay with me. They would get the line of spit as far down as possible and then like back up into their mouth. That's so gross. What made me think of that right now? I guess I kind of just did that while I was brushing my teeth just now. Just me? Okay, anyway. Hello, babies, and welcome back to day 4 of Dragmas. I'm your host, David Day, the Draggy Christmas Countdown, where we're getting into drag every day leading up to Christmas. So I have my Red Bull. I have not an extra thick straw, but it does match the color palette, which I do appreciate. So I'm gonna crack this bat. So I'm gonna crack. Excuse me, I'm trying to crack open this Red Bull, and we're gonna get started. Day 4 of Dragmas starts now. You're soaking in it. All right, girls, I am ready to rumble. I wanted to have nice hair because I just wanted to look good for you. I'm already regretting it because I have my dried out Elmers in my hand, but my hair looks nice, doesn't it? Soak it in right now. You got it? Okay, it's never gonna look this good again. Cause what? I'm just gonna have to like do this as I glue things down. If this is the first video of mine that you clicked on, I'm a drag queen, I'm a performer, I'm a digital creator, I do all kinds of other stuff. I did make this easier for myself because I really trimmed down those brows. But yeah, anyway, if you like this video, be sure to go watch the other Dragmas videos. I have so many other videos on YouTube right now. I think I'm in like the 280s or something outrageous like that. And I have many other things that I do here on YouTube, out on Instagram and TikTok and even Spotify. Girl, I got 15 social media accounts. That's a little too much. It's too much. But you know what? My Tinder bio says, I don't know why I'm still, I do know why I'm still holding that. But my Tinder bio says that my biography would be called Team Too Much because hi, that's me. I'm Team Too Much. Always doing too much. David, I can't help myself. I just love doing stuff and things. Don't you love doing stuff and things? Okay. The color palette today is going to be blue and like a purpley magenta pink. Oh yeah, that's why I'm wearing this. Because I did grow up in the context of everything that came before me. I have such a staunch... is that the word? I have such a comprehensive, perhaps, presence on social media. Like I said, 15 accounts. If you click the links on my YouTube channel, you're going to be there for days, Mary. And you know what? It's designed specifically for that to happen. You know, I just want you to get caught in the loop of David. That's good. That's something. I spend a lot of time studying as well. I'm working on my Master's of Education in Neuroscience. So that takes a lot of time, but I'm very lucky that I can bring myself and my personality to the table when I think about completing work for those courses as well. So if you're interested in watching like educational videos about education and teaching, it's a little bit like sociology and stuff like that too. Again, do you remember when I said I'm doing too much? I think I need one more layer of glue and then I'm done with the Elmers. Look at that perfect curl right there. Ooh, I love her. And when it starts clumping off in chunks, that's how you know it's time to stop. Primer's empty, just a moment. Okay, and now I'm gonna go over these gluey brows with a little bit of primer. Do you see the perfect drop of primer that's on the tip of my eyelash right now? I've never seen something like that.
She didn't finish high school.
Other than Dragmas, I haven't been in drag very much. I've been practicing in drag, you know, my singing, my dancing, because gay. Oh, that's backwards. But I haven't been out very much performing. It's just because, you know, you get into the routine of just like doing your own thing. And I just love content creation. I do love drag too. I love performing. That's why I was really excited to do this, because it's kind of melding my two loves of drag and content creation. It's so great. I love that. So thanks for watching. I literally have the best time filming these videos. It's really nice though, because I feel like I've reached a new level of being not attached to all outcomes. Because I think when you're starting out with something new, like content was new to me, let's say 2 years ago. I've been at this for a hot minute now. You can get really caught up in the like, oh my god, there's only 8 views on this, like everybody hates me. I'm like, no, you just need to keep going, keep doing it. By the time that you get attention from people that you want to get attention from, or just like strangers in general, you're going to be so much farther along on your journey than you think you will be, which is actually kind of a blessing too. Because if I had the amount of attention on me now 1 year ago, Oh, that would have been a mess, girl. Oh, that would have been a mess. Even 6 months ago, that would have been a mess. Sometimes that slow growth in the numbers is actually a really good thing because you can just chill out by yourself. Have a good time. Make sure that whatever you're doing, you're actually enjoying doing, and then you don't need that external validation from anybody else in order to feel happy, satisfied, and proud with what you're doing. You know, choices. Okay, today I really want to do like a softer look. And stop it. I know you've heard that from me before, and it turns into the most like makeup heavy look ever. Something with the brows. I think I've been hiking the brows up very high and having them like diagonal, but looking at past pictures of me in drag, not that one, Jesus Christ, I was waiting for the concealer to dry. Don't at me, that's just, no, but that's what I mean though. If I had attention on her, like this girl right here, if she had the attention that I had now, that would be a mess, girl. Keep those old pictures hanging around because they can always help serve your motivation to see how far you come. Anyway, I have been hiking the brows up, but I want to try and keep them flat today because looking in past pictures, like this one, this is the one that I'm thinking of. It has like really flat brows and I just love the way that my face looks in that. Okay, so now that these look dry enough, I'm gonna take some concealer, make these brows disappear. I'm just a girl, I don't know. With the power of Christ on my side, there's nothing I can't do. You just gotta let go and let go. No, I don't know what the hell. Anyway, she's talking about Jesus again. Not again. Normally I'm slandering Jesus. What a great segue, David. Oh my God. Okay. So another thing that I do here on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok is a series called Dismantling Hate. Essentially, it can be boiled down to confronting discriminatory ideologies. So think of misogyny, parenting, education, transphobia, homophobia, queerness in general is a really big thing that we talk about over there. What I do is I find the most outrageous videos of mostly Republicans talking about trans issues, women's issues, you know, the pro and anti-choice, you know, gun control.
You're racist against whites. You're racist against whites. She is.
Homosexuality is a sin, etc. Yeah, I find those videos and then I react to them on camera, sometimes in drag. That's my plan today, is I'm going to film some of those videos after this in drag. If you like the idea of that, go on over, find the Dismantling Hate playlist. I also have a fully separate Dismantling Hate channel. I actually have 4 YouTube channels, and I feel so insane for saying it right now, but I'm just trying things out. We don't know what we don't know, so I'm just out here doing it all. Many YouTube channels. Dismantling Hate is one of them. But at this point, the same videos that are on my main channel are also on Dismantling Hate as well. I'm just publishing them separately to kind of feel out how the algorithm works. So yeah, if you want to subscribe to the Dismantling Hate channel on its own or just my main channel, at this point you'll get all of the same videos. But at some point, I think my end goal is to stop posting Dismantling Hate videos on my main channel and just do like drag and music and stuff on my main channel, because I need to get more into music. Yeah, is that what you've been gleaning from this, is that I'm in fact not doing enough? Because that's what I'm getting. I just have so many interests, and honestly, I'm gonna look straight into the friggin' camera when I say this. I'm incredibly talented at a lot of different things, and I love doing all of it. I love doing all of it. I want to do all of it. I just love doing art. I love doing art. I love doing art. Don't you love doing art? You probably do if you're here watching this. There's just so many different things that I love, and I want to do all of them. And I think I'm moving away from getting that external validation from others. Like, I'm so glad and happy that you're here. Thank you. I love that. I hope you're enjoying this video. But ultimately, I'm doing this for me, which I think is what makes something sustainable. Because sometimes people get into things, you know, because they want the money or they want the attention and they want the fame. And like, I don't hate those things. You know, I do like attention, you know, just as much as the next drag queen. It's true. I think I would be happy also doing this if nobody was watching. But that is to say, I love interacting with y'all down in the comments and like the messages that I get and stuff. I love that people are watching these videos. Not that I didn't imagine people would be watching and consuming my content, but it's just a completely different thing to actually be in the moment talking with people about what I do. So thank you for supporting me. I see you. I appreciate it so much. Look at us getting emotional today, but in the best way. I'm just so proud of all of the things too. Like when I wake up first thing in the morning, I'm just like, okay, but before I get started, I just have to watch every single video I've ever made ever, and then I'll be ready to go, you know? And that's a challenge because I have over 100 hours of content now spread out over, well, I mean, if we spread it out all over 15 accounts, I have probably 1,000 hours of content at this point for you to consume. So it's not feasible for for me to watch that every morning when I wake up, but I feel like I just spend a whole hour every day just scrolling through my own profiles because I just love it. I love it. And if it's entertaining for me, it'll probably be entertaining for other folks too. And hey, if it's not, that's fine because I'm doing this for who? Doing this for me. So now I just went over that concealer with this Makeup Forever powder foundation so everything sits nice and flat. And I'm going to brush off that excess and then we're going to get these brows on my face. Ew. Oh, I have so much Elmer's glue under my nails. That grossed me out so hard just now. Oh, that made me feel nauseous. I like went to, no, I'm actually not going to explain what just happened. That's probably going to be better. Oh, that was gross. Anyway, okay, so I have a folded up baby wipe here. I'm going to get my water that's nice and cold. Just going to give her a quick drench. Quick drench. That would be a good band name. Is that too high? I feel like that's too high. That's just basically where my brows started. Let's try something new. Let's just do it. Very wet. I feel like that's very far away from my nose. Is that okay? I can't tell. Yeah, why the hell not? Okay, so I cut that brow directly in half and I'm gonna just place this over top. Oh, that's not where that should be. Did I just wreck it? Yeah, I just wrecked that. That's okay. I'm gonna peel that off. Oh, for the love of God. I'm lucky that came off in such a smooth way and that I don't have to go back with the glue. But you know what? There's still time to mess up the glue job. Don't hold your breath. Oh God, it looks like I peed my pants with all that water dripping there. Okay. It's been a long time and I'm still futzing with the brows because I feel like it needs to be like right there. I'm a patient person. Nobody says that, but that's okay. Are you a patient person? You're probably not watching this if you're a patient person, but maybe you are. Sometimes you can't rush perfection. I wouldn't know anything about that because I'm constantly rushing and never perfect. Oh, that sounded sadder than I meant it to. Nobody's perfect, just like Hannah Montana says. Oh, that looks good. But that just looks so good. You can't tell me nothing. I think on every day of Dragmas so far, I've been so far away from having symmetry. Today might be the day. I feel good about that placement. Wow, 45 minutes to do brows and I'm already through the first Red Bull. Look at us. Okay, now it's time for white concealer and we're gonna start shaping these brows. So let's go underneath first. Okay, now we'll do the same thing on this side. Hopefully symmetrically, but you know, cross our fingers and pray. Okay, now I'm gonna take a regular color of concealer and carve the top out. Okay, so now I'm blending the white highlight here into the rest of my eye. This one, stunning, gorgeous perfection. This one, if I just keep moving, you won't even be able to tell. Nobody gets a straight look at nothing around here. Now it's time for color. I'm going in with the Trixie Cosmetics Plant Gay palette because you know, well, you know actually. So yeah, we're going with this pink. We're gonna get a different blue, but we're gonna start with that pink here on this inside corner and just start tracing out our basic shape. Do you remember earlier when I said I wanted more of a natural look? Let's all laugh together. Okay, that pink looks great on that side, so I'm going to try and replicate the same thing over here. Best of luck to me. Oh no, my extra brow is stuck on my elbow. Okay, so the pink is sitting really quite perfectly. I gotta be completely having honest with you right now. So now I'm gonna go into the Stupid Love palette by House Labs, and we're gonna go for this teal color up in this corner, and we're gonna create that wing at the end and blend it all together. I dropped my brush in the garbage. It's fine. Is fine. Should we do the tape? I feel like we should do the tape. We got this far. Let's do the tape, honey. This is a much more opportune time to put it on than when I started the pink, so I didn't have to sit here with the tape on my face like in past days. Okay, this is some really awful spaghetti. I'm gonna need another Red Bull here in a minute. Where is the end? There it is. I'm a woman who needs symmetry. Now it's time for the blue. The fallout from the Stupid Love palette in that blue is absolutely outrageous. I am covered. So I have the blue in there. I'm just gonna blend those two colors together here a little bit more, and then we're almost done with color. Okay, now we just need a liner. So I'm gonna dip back into this relic. Come on. Our new queen of the International All-Stars. That was quite a mouthful. Okay, yeah, so the Anastasia Beverly Hills Alyssa Edwards collaboration palette. Just gonna go in with a little black. So all the color is there. Now it's time to take the tape off. Lots of fallout in this look today. Oh, and there's the color. I do live. I do live. Do you live? I live. It looks great. I don't know what's next. I'm covered in color. And now I am curling my brows. Nope. lashes. God, this feels weird. So we've talked about dismantling hate. Have we talked about detox? I don't think we've talked about detox. Is this a good look right now or should I wait? So I have a podcast called Detox with David Day. That's me, David Day, pays to advertise. It's all revolving around the 4 C's: creativity, cringe, connection, and creativity, cringe, connection. What the hell is the 4th C? How do I forget my own 4th C? Just a minute. Critical. Oh my God. How freaking embarrassing was that? I just had to Google it myself because I couldn't even get to my own profile, but this is the wrong phone. Anyway, what website is this on? Okay, well, that's pretty cool. That's the Google response. I've described it as like a life and culture podcast, but we talk about everything from breaking the stigma of HIV and AIDS to traveling to body image to queerness. I know you had no idea. So yeah, you can watch that on YouTube, listen to it on Spotify. First 2 seasons are completely out. Very proud of that project. Season 3 is coming on January 1st. Very excited to start sharing my new work with that. I've put in a lot of time and effort into those episodes. Yeah, like I said, you can watch them on YouTube, either on its own individual channel or on my main channel here that you're watching Dragmas on. But if you're like not a podcast girly, lots of people don't vibe with podcasts. And I can understand that. So if you don't want those like long form videos, you can follow Detox with David Day, my podcast page on Instagram and TikTok. If you want the short form content of those episodes, you can follow those profiles there. By the end of this video, I swear it'll make sense that I said I had 15 profiles. So yes, right now I am putting on mascara. Did you know that? Have you ever seen mascara? I haven't. This mascara is old. She's an old, lumpy type of mascara. And the amount of time it took me to not hold my mouth open while I was doing it. You know this look? No, that wasn't it. I don't know what I just did there. Now I'm gonna go in and we're just gonna prime the rest of the face because we are going to work. Jesus, that was an awful squirting sound in my mouth. Sorry about that. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, yes, complexion time. Okay, back with this concealer brush, we are going to work on under the eyes. Just snatch those up real nice and tight. Okay, so this side looks good. I'm gonna let that sit for just a second before I go in and blend with that color. But while we wait, we'll do the same thing over here. Somebody call 911 because my face is burning out here on the edges. Do you think it's from the tape? That would be wild if it was from the tape. Okay, so now I'm gonna do some concealer up here on the nose. And I always really do lots like right where my nose meets my face because I feel like that always creases. Excuse me, I'm trying to conceal. So the concealer is in. Now I'm gonna go in with my foundation and just work on the bottom half of the face. We're going in with Fenty whoever the hell, 300. I don't think the color of my face has ever matched the color of my neck, as is my right. Now I'm just working in a little bit of bronzer. Kind of doing the opposite as usual. I don't think I'm gonna go in today and do that harsh white line. I don't think that's the vibe for the moment. The vibe for the moment right now, house down boots, mama, yes, God, occur.
Did somebody mention
occur? God forbid women have hobbies. Now I'm just gonna work in a little bit of cream blush. I'm gonna do a powder blush over top after we powder. It never hurts to overdo it, does it? Jesus. Okay, so now I'm going in with the Makeup Forever powder foundation, and I'm just going to quickly contour my nose. That looks a little cucaracha crazy if you ask me, but that's okay. Now I'm gonna go in with the lighter color. We powder before we powder before we powder. That makes sense. Okay, and now it's time to powder. Ooh, I feel the golden hour coming. It's gonna be stunning and gorgina. I haven't done the forehead yet, but I think I'm gonna do the forehead very last thing. I'm gonna do the stones, same color as what is going on here. Get me that glue. I've acquired the glue. We've talked about dismantling hate. We've talked about detox. We've talked about drag. I mean, you're watching the drag. Oh, what about does size matter? Okay. Does size matter? The jury's still out. Well, if you're interested in coming to join me on the scientific inquiry of the age-old question, does size in fact matter? Does size matter is another series of content that I do where I travel around to some of the world's largest things, tourist attractions I have seen and filmed at over 300 roadside attractions, world's largest things, Guinness Book of World Record holders around North America. And all of those videos, oh God, it's such a cumbersome explanation, isn't it? But isn't it always with me? I mean, yeah, you know, you're watching. So all of my Does Size Matter content can be found in short form videos where I'm like comedically in front of the big things, or you can find the vlogs. Now the vlogs are new to me. I just did vlogs for the first time this year, where essentially I had a camera filming at all times. So I took a road trip with my bestie Amber, and yeah, you can watch us in the 14-day vlog series here on YouTube, where we travel to the world's largest things. So you get to see our driving time lapses, you get to see our dead-eyed, slack-jawed hotel antics from time to time. Guess how many kilometers we are away from Salt Lake City, where we started this morning? We're 1,000 kilometers away from Salt Lake City.
Away.
So this is the end of day 13. So
One more.
join us tomorrow for the finale of Does Size Matter Part 3, the remix. We're gonna sleep for approximately 4.5 hours, and we'll see you in the mornings. Goodbye. Goodbye. Bye.
Goodbye.
Her name was Puka.
Like the shell.
Like the shell. We drove all the way from Alberta down through the west coast of the United States. Our like most southern point was California in Los Angeles. Then over to Vegas, you know, we did the Utah, we did the Idaho, we did the Washington, Oregon, California, British Columbia. It was a lot. We hit up like, I think 68 attractions by the end of it all. Yeah, so you can watch those short form videos on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, and you can watch the full-size vlogs here on YouTube, either on my regular David They channel or on the separate Does Size Matter travel vlog channel. Oh God, that flew out of here. Those were so incredibly fun to make, and I did fully spend like 3 weeks of my life editing all that together. So yeah, if you want to go check those out, that's something that's there for you too. They're very funny. I watch those videos myself sometimes, and I don't know what that says about me. Let's not think about it too hard. Ooh, okay, I like the way that this is looking. That's fun. So yeah, those are my things. Detox, Does Size Matter, Dismantling Hate, Drag. I think that's all the things that I do. Oh yeah, and we talked about the education videos too. Because I'm what? Doing too much. The stones definitely are a lot more effort than not doing the stones, obviously, but the way that you're able to reshape your eye with the stones, I don't think I'll ever not do this. Like in total, it takes another 5 minutes in your makeup routine, so I think I'm willing to continue doing that. Other than that, girly pops, I got videos on my YouTube channel of me singing. I'm a vocalist. I play piano too. Oh, so when I'm all choked up and I can't find the words. And I'm starting to work that into my drag a little bit as well. I like to sing, you know, when I go out and perform. Girl, I told you I was team too much. God, I just love the friggin' stones. Are you feeling festive? Holy shit, I love this. Oh my God. Okay, it's fine. It looks great. I love it. Oh, I just got hot. Okay, now it's time to glue this side. I'm gonna work really hard not to get my curls stuck in that glue. Am I right, ladies? Okay, that's crazy because I was able to do the exact same amount of stones on both sides, which means I'm kind of symmetrical, except we're not. Being symmetrical isn't everything, but wanting to is. We're getting manic now, So I just need lashes, a lip, and the top of my forehead. It's weird that I waited to do the forehead, right? That's weird. But let's go ahead and do that now. Yeah. So we're gonna start with some primer. Oh my God, stop it. If you're wondering, yes, the color that I used on the bottom of the face actually ran out in the time that I was using it here. I need one that's closer to my real friggin' face. Save the day. Getting pretty close. I know this isn't my skin tone, but I feel like because the colors that I have on are so cold, like those blues and those purples, I just need to warm up my face. I know we've come so far, but we've got so far to go. Except we don't. Well, I do, but you don't. Whatever. So I'm gonna take that big fluffy brush and just get rid of all the powder on the bottom half. So yeah, I said we just need a lip and some lashes, but the lie detector test showed that that was a lie, because we need a blush and a highlight too. Just a tiny bit of highlight here. Same with the blush. Okay, so now I have this girl, Danessa Mirix. This is such a hard product to work with. You have to like put it on your finger, just the tiniest bit possible, just barely finger it on. If you get too much product, it like cakes up immediately. And I think it's water-based too, which is part of the problem. So then it like cakes up the rest of your makeup. But I just like a little sparkle. Right? It just hits at just the right angles as you turn and talk. Holy Mary and Joseph on the hood of a Mercedes-Benz. See, yeah, that's how like gross and cakey it gets. You have like one shot to do it well, or you're straight effed, I swear. Okay, now lashes and a lip. So we're gonna go very neutral for the lip because I feel like there's lots going on here. So we're just gonna go with a nice little, you know, neutral. So the Makeup Forever lip liner there. Now just a little bit of this. I'm bagged, Bear. I gotta be right real and honest with you right now. I'm very bagged, but I'm stunning and bagged. In part because I haven't eaten yet today, but you can't tell me nothing. You cannot tell me nothing in this lip. And the fact that I just like trimmed my mustache in that perfect line too, and it all just lines up so perfectly. Mwah. Okay, girly wigs, you stunning women on the go. The last step here is to throw on a set of lashes, and I am so done. I've been toying with the idea of putting my lashes higher. Well, because my concern is right when I close my eyes, I have very hooded eyes. They like completely disappear. So this is the very last step of the makeup. I don't know. I'd be real disappointed if something happened. But you know what? Disappointment is all your own fault. No, that was supposed to sound a lot more inspiring. All disappointments are because of your own unrealistic expectations. Still didn't sound better, did it? Oh, yeah, that's not where that should go. I feel like I've lost all my tact now. I'm just somebody's alcoholic Midwestern dad putting on eyelashes. Slop that eyelash glue on there. We are so close, girly wigs. I feel like that's higher, right? Just so I'm not, you know, like painting on a droopy look. Shut up. Yeah, you know what? Shut me up. That does look better, doesn't it? It just makes my eyes look more open than before. Holy shit, I look good. Okay. I am just gonna dust off this powder on the top of my face, hop into my fit for day 4 of Dragmas, and I will be right back to show you the final and completed look. Bye. Mwah. Ooh, fuck, I look good. But before I do that, I just need to quickly send a picture to every single person I've ever known to show them how good I look. Oh, honey, have you ever seen curls? If it wasn't possible for me to become more insufferable, I think I've achieved it. This is my real hair. Now I'm leaving for real. Goodbye. Well, not really. You'll see me in like, what, 4 seconds? Don't miss me. Or do. No, just kidding. Do miss me. Miss me so much. Okay, you stunning women on the go. This is the final and completed look for Dragmas Day 4. Thank you so much for getting to the end of this video with me. Can you tell I'm turned in this direction so you don't see this like janky wig line right there? But for the love of God, I'm not gluing that to my face. I really appreciate you being here. I had the best time getting in drag here with you today. So if you enjoyed this, leave a like, let me know what you think in the comments, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 5 of Dragmas. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, honey. Wow, honey. Oh, honey, that's heaven, honey. Subscribe to all of my other channels if you're interested in all of that nonsense from me. I have the Does Size Matter travel vlog channel, I have the Dismantling Hate channel, and I have my Detox podcast channel. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, you can go find that there. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Thanks for getting to the end, and I will see you tomorrow. Goodbye. Ooh woo. How far do I have to turn for you to not see that awful wig line? I don't know what the problem is there, but that lace is my inner and outer saboteur, Mary. Is it because the wig is crooked? Is the wig crooked?